Okay, so 8 times 3 is 24, and I'm going to add my 2 zeros, because I have 1, 2, over 100. I'm going to cross my zeros off, and I get an answer of 24. How many problems did Camille answer incorrectly? So if they got 24 out of 30 right, to get from 20, we're going to do 30 minus 24 to figure out how many they got wrong. So that's 6. And then what percent of the problems did Camille get answer incorrectly? So they got 80% correct. 100 minus 80 is 20, so 20% incorrectly. Next is number 12. In your book, it's number 17. The regular price for swimming lessons for an hour is shown. So the sale price for this is 75% off the regular price. What is the sale price? So 75% is 75 over 100. And the other number that we're going to use is 20 because that's what's right there. So times 20. I'm going to cross cancel. 20 goes into 20 once. 20 goes into 100 5 times. So I get 75 over 5. I'm going to simplify by 5. When I do that, I get 15. Next, Maya has 20 songs on her cell phone. Of these songs, 48 are jazz songs. What percent of Maya's songs are jazz songs? So we're just going to take 48 and we're going to divide it. So she has 48 over 200. And I'm going to get it to be 100. So I'm going to divide by 2. So 48 divided by 2 is 24. And I got it to be 100 because percents are out of 100. The sales tax in the town where Gina lives is 8%. So 8% is 8 over 100. Gina wants to buy a new table saw that costs 300. How much sales tax will she pay? So times 300. I'm going to cross my zeros out because that represents by 100. 8 times 3 is 24. So that's the answer that you get there. Next one is number 15, and your book is 20. Parson City Middle School has 1,340 students. About 38% of the students are in 7th grade. About how many 7th graders attend Parson Middle School? So I'm going to do decimal on this one. It would help if I had my eraser, sorry. So it said 38%. Decimal go there, I go 1, 2. So I get a decimal of 0.38. So that's what I'm going to multiply the number of students. I have 1,340. Then I'm going to multiply by 0.38. So I get 0, 32, 24, 27, 8, 9, 10. I have a 0, another 0, a 12, 9, 10, 3, 4. I get a 0, a 2, a 9, a 0, and a 5. 1, 2, 1, 2. And it says about. So I'm going to have to round up because I have this extra decimal. I can't have a decimal because so it's going to be about 510 students. 16, which is 21 in your book. These next 6 questions are straightforward questions for you. You can do decimal, you can do fraction. I do not care which one you do. I have 25%, which is 25 over 100. Of means multiply, and we get 500. I'm going to cross cancel. 100 goes into 100 once. 100 goes into 500 5 times. 25 times 5 is 125. You could have also done 500 times 0.25, and you would have ended up with the correct answer if you would have multiplied correctly. Next one, 80% of 10. Okay, so on this one, I have 80%, which is 80 over 100 times 10. 10 goes into 10 once. 10 goes into 100 10 times. I'm going to go ahead and simplify here because I know I can cross my zeros out because that represents dividing by 10. So I get an answer of 8. Next one, 10% of 100. 10% is 10 out of 100. Of is multiplication. And we have 100. 100 goes in 100 once. 100 goes in 100 once. So we get an answer of 10. Anytime that says percent of out of 100, it's going to be what that percent is. So like if there was 100 questions and you got 90% of 100, that means you got 90 problems. Number 19 in your book, it would be number 24. So 100% is 100 over 100 times 60. When you have a number over the same number, that is 1. So we have 1 times 60 is 60. Number 20. We have 105% of 220. So 105 over 100 times 220. When I take 105 and I multiply it by 220, first let me divide by 10. So I get 22 divided by 10 is 10. 105 times 22 is 2,310 over 10. My zeros can cross out, so I get 231 for my answer. Okay, in my last one, I have 120% of 40. So 120 out of 100 of means multiplication, and my last number is 40. Let's see, 20 goes into 40 twice. 20 goes into 100 5 times. And if you don't cross cancel, you'll just get bigger numbers and have to simplify it down. Not a big deal. 12 times 2 is 24. And then I'm going to add this 0. I get a 5 on the bottom. I'm going to simplify by 5. And when I simplify by 5, 240 divided by 5 is 48. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So I get an answer of 48. And we are done with that section.